but who will cut it in the big time? Poker Million, the Masters 2 continues tonight at 10, Sky Sports 1.
It has been a good Friday at Goodison for Everton. David Unsworth sent them on their way. Gary Naismith with a delightfully curled free kick to make it 2-0. And from another free kick fumbled by Keller, Joseph Yobo confirmed the destiny of the match. Stephen Carr became the fourth defender to score in it, an unusual statistic. But his joy, if it was joy, quickly turned to frustration. 2 yellows and the first red of his 11-year professional career.
Coming up on Fashanu's Football Challenge, loser Lacey lashes out.
Fuck off, mate, please, mate. I'm so pissed off at the moment, I just want to knock someone out.
Fash FC's vainest lads struck their stuff.
I think it's fairly obvious why me and Jason have been chosen. I mean, to be fair, we're not ugly ducklings.
Goalie Stewart gets international VIP treatment.
Great day, great evening. One of the best man of the matches.
And the lads vote for the second player to compete for the 35 grand car.
Stuart Collins, Paul Beaker, Jamal, Brenton Amadou.
Tensions are running high for the lads at Fash FC. Competition for the car is hotting up, as last week Mike Dingle won the first place in the penalty shootout through the viewer vote. A result that came as a shock for some.
It's a blatant fucking fix. It was the worst one I've ever known.
And after losing to St Andrews last week, their league hopes were well and truly dashed, causing arguments between the players.
Just look to yourselves, man. Just be honest. For once, be honest. And look to your fucking self.
Now there's only one thing left to play for.
We have one more game to play. We are now playing for pride.
It's Wednesday training, and after the defeat on Sunday, and now with no hope of the league title, morale is low.
Very disheartened, very gutted that we lost the game. Really wanted to win it. All of the lads, I'm sure they gave it their all. I definitely did.
It's still something worth playing for. At the end of the day, we don't want to come 6th or 7th because the league is quite tight. So we want to do the best we can on Sunday and at least get 4th, because 4th is bad enough, really. So if we get 5th or 6th, then terrible season.
And Fashion mates are also feeling the pressure, trying to keep the players motivated at training.
Mace and myself had to train these players for 7 months, but obviously these players are not professionals, so their concentration span is very, very short and very limited. So you do the best you can with players who are not fully pros. Training full-time is hard work and it can be very boring.
Good, just enjoy it. Caress the ball. Good, feel the ball. Take your time, it's not a race. It's not a race, ladies.
This week's exercise will be about beating the opposition's offside trap by hitting balls into the channels for the strikers to run onto.
Give him the ball there. All I'm going to do is I'm going to fight him. But if you put it down the channels, he'll skin me. Go on this side, remember? I can't live with that. I can't live with that because I can't tackle him because the ball's the other side of him. Do you see what I'm saying?
Seems simple enough, but there's always one who doesn't quite get it.
No, Shawnee! He doesn't want it to his feet. Sorry. Put it down the channel. Make him run. This is the whole reason why we're doing the exercise. Slip it down the channel for him. Come off and he's bendy run. Nice bendy run, all right? Let's go. Be one with the ball, Shawnee, like you would your girlfriend. Caress her, gently.
I just want to play football. I know he's teaching us things, but I don't know, I just want to just get stuck in and just play a game or something. But I don't mind him shouting at me, you know? Don't mind it at all. I'm just used to it now. What can I do? He loves calling out my name.
And Sean's not the only one who isn't that impressed with tonight's training.
The only time training's any good when we have people coming down here, and you don't choose half of us to do that anyway. So training's a bit pointless for me. But I'm sick of whinging about it, travelling 3 hours for a crappy half-an-hour training session, and then travelling back.
People are losing motivation, people want to get involved, people just want to play football, want to work up a sweat, and this is not what we want really. It's a shame really, but it's not happening today.
But the gaffer seems oblivious to the lads' complaints.
Bit heavy, he might get it, he might get it.
The lads are still willing to learn, they're still putting in, and they're enjoying it. It makes it easier when it's a lovely day like this. It's a lovely evening. All the lads want to play, which is great. Good enthusiasm. I'm happy.
But someone who isn't happy is Stephen Lacey, who, although being hotly tipped to win the viewers' vote, didn't even make the top 3.
I had a little bit of confidence that I'd make it, really. Just kind of the feedback that you get from the players and the people that come down and watch the game and the people that meet you in the street. So, yeah, a little bit gutted, but life goes on, really. It wasn't about the car or the money, it was just about getting the trophy, about being the viewers' vote. So, yeah, gutted.
And last week's viewer vote winner, Mike Dingle, is getting in some practice for the grand prize penalty shootout.
It makes absolutely no difference how much you practice here. You're talking for a 35 grand car, and I think at the end of the day it comes down to your nerve, and if you can hold your nerve, if you can hold your bottle, you'll win.
And Mace agrees that the shootout will be more about bottle than technique.
It's like a FA Cup final, you know, last minute, and they've got to get the penalty to win. That sort of pressure is going to be on his head. He's got a £35,000 car at stake. So, yes, I think, you know, if it gets down to the last shot each, they're going to buckle under the pressure. It's the one that can take that is the one that's going to drive away.
But with 2 places still up for grabs, Lacey's not exactly confident about getting the gaffer's vote.
More chance of being the tallest man in the world than getting the gaffer's vote. Fucker don't like me, so I don't give a shit. Put that on.
But while Lacey is feeling sorry for himself, Mace and the gaffer have the difficult task of deciding who to relegate to the stands for Sunday's final league match.
Now, are you going to drop out of the team Jamal, Jason, Fabian, Steve Lacey, Mike Dingle or Jamie H? One of them has to be dropped. This is possibly one of the hardest jobs that we've got. None of them deserve to be dropped and in the stand, but one of them has to go. So Mace and myself have come to the conclusion it's better to name them all as subs, and we'll make that painful decision on Sunday.
Little House on Sunday. Last game of a magnificent season. Subs will be selected on appearance, punctuality and attitude.
The gaffer's method of selection is not proving popular.
Bollocks again, if you ask me. He's going to choose 5 players who turn up on time. I bet they don't do that in the Premier League. Oh, Gerald Hood, oh, you've turned up. Michael Owen, yeah, you can play. Same again, all year, it's just on a different planet. I've said it from day one. One of my first comments were, he's managing like he's on another planet. And right to the end, he hasn't let me down.
But someone who does feel very let down is Steve Lacey.
Did you expect to be in the team because it didn't matter who was chosen?
I didn't expect nothing, Rob. Like the viewers' vote, mate, it's all been fixed.
Even a shower can't cool Lacey's temper tantrum.
Jim, fuck off, mate, please, mate. I'm so pissed off at the moment, I just want to knock someone out, mate. Completely fucked off, really. It's just quite tough, you know. Every week you turn up for training, you turn up for all the hard part, all the grafting that you put in, and you sit on the bench week in, week out. I've done absolutely nothing wrong, no faults at all in the last 3 games I've played. I don't know what the gaffer's problem is. Actually, I'm not going to call him the gaffer no more, I don't care. I don't know what Fash's problem is. I think I deserve an answer, but really he just disappears off, maybe to do another deal somewhere else, I don't know. And the little old geezer that follows him about all the time, no explanation from him neither, really. It's just a joke. Pointless turning up, really.
The next day, Tony and Jason arrive at Spitalfields Market in London's trendy East End. They've been invited to become catwalk stars for a day in an alternative fashion show.
What do you think?
And Tony is under no illusions why he and Jason were chosen.
I think it's fairly obvious why me and Jason have been chosen. I mean, let's be fair.
We're not ugly ducklings.
As an ex-Mr Wales 1996, Jason is an old hand at this and knows all the perks.
Catwalk shows, absolutely love them. A lot of models say, you always hear, oh, it's hard work, this is hard work. Man, I love doing this work. This is the easiest work I've ever had to do in my life. Typical thing with these fashion shows is usually changing in a room with young, fit models. And there's girls here as well, so that's going to be good.
Tony is a catwalk virgin and is understandably nervous.
Obviously, I hope I don't freeze up on the catwalk. Hope I don't trip up or fall over. But I'll go on there and give it my campest best, and hopefully it'll look good.
And camp is something you do very well, Tony.
Yeah, this catwalk's okay, you know. It's not like the catwalk that we used when we was in Milan. But it'll work. I can work it.
And while Tony has been strutting his stuff, Jason has decided that some of the female models just don't measure up.
He's about 6 foot.
First job of the day is to get the boys kitted out, but they don't seem too impressed with the clothes.
I think not. Fucking hell. I ain't finished this. There's a few threads. I ain't finished it yet. What's going on here? These ain't like the normal trousers I have at home.
And while Tony struggles with his trousers, Jason tops his outfit off with a very avant-garde piece.
This is alternative fashion show. And this is very alternative, but you're here in a fashion show. I'll wear whatever I gotta wear. I don't really care. I just, being out there, I love it.
Showtime is approaching, and while the audience take their seats, it's time for the boys to get their hair and makeup done.
I'm just going to do like a metallic look, quite crazy, mad and funky. Apparently he's a footballer as well.
Football? Did you say footballer?
Yeah.
Footballer?
Yeah.
You've never seen the show, have you?
No, I haven't.
Jace, steady Jace. There's a couple of good haircuts going around. I think the guy goes to the same hairdressers as Jamie Hinchcliffe. Not much I can do with mine or Tony's. Because Tony's is solid and mine's not much there.
With only a few minutes to go, they have just enough time to rehearse their runway moves.
This one's me, and this is me. Walk up, cross again. There we are. Director Philip.
Look out, Milan.
It's showtime, and time for the lads to wow the waiting press and audience.
Another day in Fash FC.
With the lads' 15 seconds of fame over, what was the verdict?
We've done a lot of things with Fash FC throughout the year. Had our highs and lows, and a scale of 1 to 10, this is probably a 3 or a 4.
And while old pro Jason is not that impressed, Tony is gagging for more.
Definitely like to do this sort of thing again, you know, turn up, strike your stuff down the catwalk, look at some pretty ladies getting changed. Yeah, I can do it again. Easy money.
Last week, you, the Bravo viewers, voted Cornish man Mike Dingle as your favourite player. Now the Fash FC lads get a chance to vote for their favourite player of the season to join Mike in the penalty shootout to win the sports car. Who will they pick?
There's so many people who actually deserve the chance to win the car, although it's up against me and I don't fancy their chances much. But my player's player of the season for 2004 is Stuart Collins.
I'm voting for Paul Baker to win the car because he's an old man. He's proved me wrong and the rest of the players that, you know, age ain't nothing.
My player's vote is going to go to Jamal because he's a really nice guy. He's a talented football player and he's just himself. He's just a normal, straightforward, nice guy. and he can play football, and I think he'll go far.
I'm quite lucky in the fact that I owe a certain player a favour, so my vote for the player of the season with Fash FC goes to Benson B. Brenton Amadou for taking me to Barcelona. And you've been fantastic on the pitch and off the pitch. You've played nearly every game for Fash FC, and to be honest with you, you're getting my vote B. Been great.
There were probably 4 or 5 people that I could have gone for. In the end, I've gone for the man at the back, the goalie, Stuart Collins, who's been very dependable. He's been absolutely exceptional the last 2 games. Very strong character, a real leader. So Stuart Collins, number 1, get in there, Smeecher.
So far, Stuart's in the lead, but with 14 players yet to vote, the competition's still wide open. Still to come on Fashanu's Football Challenge, Stu trains with the Stars.
Ooh, a little bit starstruck, but I can't wait to get out there. Judgment Day. How else do I put it? Judgment Day.
It's the final league match of the season. Can the boys go out on a high?
We're playing for pride. We're playing for pride at Fash FC.
And who's the most popular player of Fash FC?
Sean Billett, Warren Wall, Sam Diamond, Paul Baker, Stuart Collins.
He's gone down close and he's made the opposition don't like that one bit.
From the producer of Chinatown and The Godfather,
It's me!
Robert Evans is Kid Notorious. Weekends at 10, only on Bravo.
At PC World, we're stamping down on prices for Easter, like this disco storage device, perfect for carrying your PC files, only $29.99. PC World. Save up to 60% in the court sale. Plus, there's an extra £300 off these black leather-faced sofas at $579 the pair. Massive extra savings start this Easter weekend.
It's the best British horror film ever made. Oh, he's gone on! And it's GQ's 5-star film of the month.
You all right? Oh, thank God for that.
Shaun of the Dead.
It's another live auction here on bidup.tv. Am I bid any more for this Maurice Lacroix watch? Or will telephone bidder David get it cheap as chips? All you have to do is pick up the phone to bid for hundreds of fantastic bargains like this. It's going once, going twice, going 3 times. It's gone.
Yes! That's another Bobby Dazzler from bidup.tv. Join me bidding for bargains on bidup.tv. Live auctions on channel 647.
Imagine coming home to her. Beat that.
And she's wearing a welding mask. Because she's been fixing the car.
Because she wants to take you to watch United play. Beat that.
Away.
In Rome. Beat that.
30 degrees C. And the barman thinks you're one of the players, so he gives you free drinks. Beat that.
4 big tasties, please.
There you go, sir.
Beat that.
I'm loving it.
At Homebase, we've hammered down prices on these solar-powered lights. Buy one and get another one free. At Homebase.
Save up to 60% in the court sale. Plus, there's an extra £300 off these stylish brown leather sofas at $595 the pair. Massive extra savings start this Easter weekend.
Thanks, Richard. Welcome to this fantastic stadium ahead of what should be an absolutely superb international game. Portugal against Brazil. The opening ceremony is near its conclusion.
Ole.
Ole.
Papa loves mambo. Mama loves mambo. Look at him sway with it, get so gay with it, shout no lay with it. Wow. He goes to. She goes from. He goes fast. She goes slow. He goes left. mambo. Mama loves mambo. When they're fling again, spring again. Papa loves mambo tonight.
Grub and Ashley together at last unleash the best of Sin Cities and throw in some extras you've never seen before. Sin Cities Unleashed, Monday to Thursday at 10 on Bravo. Coming up on Fashanu's Football Challenge, Stu and Pat are given the international treatment.
Great day, great evening. One of the best man of the matches.
But the donkey gets ugly for Dingle as he's on the lookout for love.
Come on, please talk to me.
Last week's match against St Andrews could have been a humiliating rout for Fash FC if it weren't for the heroic efforts of one man.
What a save by Stuart Collins! And I've got to say, this guy's ending the season on a high.
Stuart was crowned for the second week running.
Possibly one of the easiest to announce. Stuart, you are man of the match.
Today he's come to a training ground in West London for some very special tuition.
I'm down at the training ground with the South African national football team, and I am basically, as the gaffer told me yesterday, I'm going to be training with them. So I've got all morning with them, I believe, and it'll just be the most amazing experience ever. Just can't wait to get out there and train with the boys.
The South African national squad are in town to play Australia in a friendly. And for Stu, this is a rare chance to learn from the players at the top of their game.
Stuart Collins, play for John Fashanu's football team. Yeah. All right, nice to meet you. Ooh, a little bit starstruck, but I can't wait to get out there. Judgment Day. How else do I put it? Judgment Day.
Alex Aridia has been coaching the South African goalkeepers for years, but now it's Stuart's turn for some expert training.
No, I've picked up a good few tips from Alex. It's the tiny little things that can improve my gameplay even more by basically going down, when you're going down to your right or left, keep your elbows in and just go straight onto your side straight away. You know, things like that, small little things. And when jumping, keep that knee up. Tiny little things like that that tells the difference between a goalie like me and a pro at international level.
But Stu knows that it's not Fash FC's shot stopping that could benefit from their extra coaching.
We could do with that in our team, actually, a bit more shooting practice. I think that's what we need. We've not scored in a few games now, so... Well, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. We scored 6 like a few weeks ago, and then we scored none for 2-3 games, so...
Definitely, football is a funny game.
It is,
sometimes
it is,
you play
yeah.
well and don't score,
of course,
it's the other way around.
And as a goalkeeper, you can be the hero or you can be the villain.
Definitely.
Hey, that's true. It's happened with me.
But Stu's day doesn't end there. As part of his Man of the Match award, he and Patrick are going to watch the game at Loftus Road Stadium. And it turns out the waiting crowds aren't just interested in the match.
A few Fash FC fans knocking around. A few oi Collins, oi McCarthy, so it's all good. You know, the football fans are out and they watch Fash FC. So it's great to be recognised.
The South African team have laid on a VIP box for true Man of the Match comfort.
Get involved. Get stuck in. Oh my lord.
It's top drawer, isn't it?
Oh,
very nice. Don't watch football in the wind and the rain and the terracing. This is what you need.
This man of the match is, it's one of the best man of the matches for anyone who, cares about their football. Great day, great evening. The stadium is now completely filled. Excellent. Can't wait for the game to kick off.
Will they clear it off the line? Over it goes. In on goal. And he just couldn't tee up the shot. Oh! Zuma it was with the drive, and he knows how close that was. Here's Viduka now, and the shot will come in. Oh my word, what a goal to open the scoring here at Loftus Road.
At half-time, South Africa are 1-0 down. Fash, who's been commentating on the match for Bravo, drops by to check up on his lads.
Good to see you. We've seen the back of your head so far.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
Enjoy the game? Good to see you, mate. Brilliant. So how's it going?
Yeah, good game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very competitive game.
You know, South Africa, I tell you, when they started off, they had it all. They were doing so well. Sean Bartlett, he missed two wonderful opportunities.
He did.
Striker, shoot hard, shoot early, shoot low. He tried to dribble around the goalkeeper, he tried to walk it in. Out of all the Fash FC man of the matches, Stuart, he struck gold. Playing and training with the South African national team has got to be the best.
And the full-time whistle blows here at Loftus Road. Australia beating South Africa by 1-0.
South Africa didn't score, but Stu's still proud of his newfound friends.
It's a good match. It was a very, very competitive game. Just cheering my South African mates off. I catch them in the bar afterwards, but no, good game. A lot of blood spilled, a lot of sweat. They were giving it their all out there.
So from the heady heights of international football, Stu heads back to reality with Fash FC. Match donkey Mike Dingle was put to shame after turning up to last week's game a little worse for wear.
Got in at R5 this morning, and I'm wasted, to be honest with you.
Now Mike is meeting big match reporter Caroline to find out what his punishment will be.
Throughout the season, Mason and I have noticed how vain the players have become. For this reason, I'm sending you for a makeover with a difference. Say goodbye to your good looks, son, because we're going to make you look ugly. You're having a make under.
First stop will be the charity shop to get a new outfit.
We just want to make you look a bit old-fashioned,
Okay.
a bit dated, hey, maybe a bit like Fash.
Okay, got the clothes. Let's go try them on, see what it looks like.
You do look like Ricky Dillon.
I feel like Ricky Dillon.
That looks horrible.
Like it? I think I need some help.
I'm not too impressed with your outfit. I don't think orange is your colour. So we're going to change it. Here's your real outfit.
Okay, here goes.
Okay, Mr. Dingle, what do you think?
I'm not happy. I'm not impressed.
You're not supposed to be happy. You're the match donkey.
Looking like Frankie Dettori, Mike heads off to complete his new look with a visit to a different kind of makeup artist.
Right, this is the room where they're going to make you look gorgeous.
I've got a feeling I'm going to look nearly as ugly as Jason Phillips.
And here, look, I especially like this, where his mouth is starting to sort of crack here.
Oh my God. You look disgusting. The lovely looking Mike Dingle is now.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Unfortunately, I think he's going to struggle to meet a woman like this.
With a face full of zits and a misplaced codpiece, Mike hits the streets to try his luck with the ladies.
Okay, Mike, we're in the midst of London, the most busiest part of London, Covent Garden, and we're going to go around. You can pick your choice, actually. You can pick your favourite looking girls.
Okay.
And we're going to see if they're brave enough to go on a date with you. What do you think of him?
I was just taking a piss at him.
Why are you taking the piss?
I was laughing at chances.
Okay, Mike's seen
Okay,
someone
got a
that
girl
he
we
really,
really like,
likes.
so we're going to go track her down right now. Go,
Come
quick.
on, Mike, come on. We saw you from across the street, and my friend Mike here has got a severe crush on you. This guy here, his name is Mike, and he needs a date.
Oh, right.
Would you date Mike?
Well, I actually have a boyfriend, but maybe yes. You never know.
Really?
Yeah. Really nice, yeah.
What do you think about his skin?
Well, you know, we all have problems, don't we?
What's the best thing about him?
I think it's his complexion.
You haven't had two.
Two have said
One
yes.
said yes, and I think it was
Two.
a joke. What do you think of that guy there, really quick?
He looks a bit sore.
I said go and get that girl out, see if she wants to go on a date, but I don't think she wants to.
Because I'm not into zits or whatever that is.
I now know what it feels like to be really, really ugly, and I do feel for some of the Fash FC lads.
I've done all your dirty work for you. You're on your own now. Let's see what you can do.
No problem.
There you go.
Almost immediately, Mike spots his first little angel.
Excuse me? Do you come here often? Excuse me? Excuse me. Come on, please talk to me. No! Can I talk to you? Mad as a hat.
No, I don't think so.
Please.
We're going home after.
I'm trying to get a date for tonight. Nobody will go out with me.
He ain't doing too well on his own.
Excuse me, girls. Parlez-vous anglais? No. Ah. C'est magnifique.
I don't think this is a big enough punishment for Mike, because I think he's actually quite enjoyed all the attention, to be honest.
Looking a fool and without a girl on his arm, dejected Donkey Dingle heads home alone. The lads are voting for their favourite player to join Mike in the end of season penalty shootout for the grand prize.
My player of the season has to go to Sean Bellett because I feel that he's underrated in the squad. I feel he's not really had a chance to show his potential in the areas that he wanted. But my vote definitely goes to Sean Bellett.
I'm voting for Warren Wall. I'm voting for Warren because I think his performances have been fantastic, and off the pitch he's always been there to help the lesser players.
Between Stu and Sam for me, both have been excellent, both on the pitch and off the pitch. So it's been really, really tough, but sorry Stu, Sammy's just nicked it from you. So my vote for player of the season is Sam Diamond.
I vote for Sean. Sean has been playing out of position all season. He's had mates screaming at him all season, but he's done a job, and he's a good inspiration for everyone.
I can't vote any one particular player, so I've put my 7 top players in this hat, and I'm just going to vote. I'm just going to pick out random whoever gets it. Surprise, surprise. A misunderstood player.
I'd like to vote for the old fella, Paul Baker. He's just been fantastic to have in the dressing room, always keeping the spirits very positive, very fun. And Paul, well done mate, good season.
My player vote would have to be Stuart Collins, ideally because of the fact that he's had a really, really good season. He's made some fantastic saves and he's kept us in the game on a number of occasions. He's a great lad, I love going out with him, and I think he definitely does deserve a chance to win that car.
My player's vote goes to Warren Vaughn because he's the big rock in defence, he's helped me improve over the season, and he's been the best captain by far.
So, 14 players have voted and no clear leader has emerged. With only 5 votes to go, the prize could still be anyone's. Still to come on Fashanu's Football Challenge, the boys make a splash at the team social.
You just go on that to be sick. It's the main objective of the ride. Tell you what, let's have a ride and all feel sick after it.
And with the 35 grand motor at stake, who's won the players' vote?
To go into the penalty shootout, please step forward.
Final trick of the day.
Next time on Alias.
It's not every night I kill someone in the CIA.
A breathtaking all-new Alias, Sunday at 9 exclusively on Bravo.
Yes, thanks Richard. Welcome to this fantastic stadium ahead of what should be an absolutely superb international game. Portugal against Brazil. The opening ceremony is near its conclusion.
Ole.
Pega, pega ele!
¿Qué pasa? Ole. Papa loves mambo. Mama loves mambo. Look at him sway with it, getting so gay with it, shouting ole with it, wow. Papa loves mambo.
Papa loves mambo.
Mama loves mambo.
Mama loves mambo.
Papa is great with it, sweet on the gate with it. Isn't great with it now. He goes to. She goes from.
Ronaldo's on the end of it.
He goes fast. She goes slow. He goes left. She goes right. Papa loves mambo. And they're playing again. They've been spraying again. Papa loves mambo tonight.
The Fellowship for Life is your ticket to
Sufficiency. The fellowship is for everyone. They send me $700 and it's up to them to get the money back. What you do is you invest $700 and then you get your friend to put $700 in. And little by little we go up. No, it's not a pyramid scheme. Not at all. No. No. These people are not vulnerable. They're greedy, they're dreamers, they're wannabes. I don't take their money. They just send it to me. Oh, that's a big one. Wonderful.
With Egg Money Manager, you're in control. See your online accounts in one place, even if they're not with Egg.
Embrace the dark. Splinter Cell. Pandora Tomorrow. Out now. It's good to play together.
Westwood, the jump off, the hottest joints on the street. The greatest hip hop of the year, featuring Ludacris. Stand up! And let's just change. Jay-Z and Pharrell. Kanye West. I spit it through the wire, man. Fabulous. DMX, Alicia Keys, Little John, and 50 Cent.
This is 50 Cent, my man 10 Westwood CDs in stores now. Go clap that.
Westwood, the jump off. You need that.
0% interest, low APR and cash back on purchases. You get so much more with a Mint card, Steve. You've got to have a heck of a reason not to have one.
No, trust me, I'd love to. It's just the name Mint conjures up bad memories. So if you'd just like to sign here, Mr. Yakamoto, we're all done. The contact!
Is that Wilkins riding bareback on the word mint?
Yes, sir.
Tell him he's fired.
Get more, get Mint. You'd need a seriously good reason not to.
Join us on a journey inside the mind of Hollywood star Gary Busey. I'm with Busey, tonight at 11:30 only on Bravo.
He's gone down clutching his leg. The opposition don't like that one bit.
Coming up on Fashanu's Football Challenge, Tony feels touched by greatness.
I am the second most popular player at Fash FC, so it'd be nice for my fans to see me play.
And it's Fash FC's final league match against Lizzle House. Can they regain their pride?
Go out there, play the game, don't fanny around. We're playing for pride at Fash FC.
It's Saturday, and the lads are on a social at Thorpe Park. And although most of them were out on the lash last night, they're still up for it.
2 hours kit on the vodka Red Bulls. The legend, mate, Superman in that goal net.
Feel a bit old for this sometimes. All these little 7-year-olds have got more balls than me.
And balls will certainly be needed to get to grips with one of the country's most ferocious roller coasters, Colossus.
Yeah, I love roller coasters. As many as I can go on, really. Higher the better, faster the better.
But not everyone shares Jason's enthusiasm.
I was shitting myself. Everyone knew beginning of the show I was scared of whites. So for me to go on a bollocks ride like that, I'm actually literally shitting myself. No.
Jamie Spaniel, the governor, absolutely crapping himself. You see in his eyes, they're like shaking. He is not looking forward to any of these rides.
Who are we? Who are we?
A speechless spaniel is helped to safety. Stu may have survived so far, but will his guts hold up after something oriental?
This one's a different story. Spins you around, all sorts of different angles. I don't fancy it at all.
Judging by those nervous smiles, big man Brenton may well have made the right decision.
just go on that to be sick. It's the main objective of the ride. Tell you what, let's have a ride and all feel sick after it.
Meanwhile, Spaniel and Jason take the kiddie option of the spinning teacups. Spaniel and Jason's son try to knock up a stall.
Me and the boys were spinning the thing in the middle. It makes it turn fast as you're going round. We're swaying side to side. And Mr. Phillips looks a bit worse for wear.
Teacups, far too rough for me. Teacups spinning me around, make me feel sick.
To round the day off, the lads get ready to board the infamous tidal wave.
God, look at that. Look at that. They're going to get so soaked.
Straight down there now.
Here they come, look at the faces.
The boys finish the day completely soaked, and just when they think it's over, it is now. It's Sunday, and a big crowd have turned out to support Fash FC play their last league game of the season.
I played up front today.
Oh, cool.
Shall I score a goal for you?
Yeah.
How many?
3.
3?
Yeah, try 10.
But there is still the question of who will be playing in today's key match.
The hardest decision is to work out who's going to be left in the stands. You know, it's always a difficult one because everybody wants to play, and we have to make that decision who to leave out completely.
Welsh wonder Jason has driven all the way from Cardiff to sit on the bench.
I definitely don't think I'm going to be picked today. Like they said last week, Mace who chooses a team, and it's Mace who's hasn't wanted me playing. I mean, for God's sake, look at the statistics. I've played started 4 games, scored 4 goals. Yeah, all right, be sent off once, big deal. The kid doesn't want to play me, and he knows it.
People's favourite, Tony Charles, came second in the viewers' vote last week, but is usually Fash's first choice for relegation.
I'd love to think the gaffer might give me a run out. At the end of the day, I am the second most popular player at Fash FC. So it'd be nice for my fans. It'd be nice for the millions and millions of people across the world watching to see me play.
But Tony's star status is lost on Fash.
I've got to leave out Tony, because I don't think his heart's in it, and I think Tony's more interested in doing other things on television. And good luck to him, because well done. I think he surprised everybody with the viewers' votes. Today is going to be a difficult decision for me. Whatever happens, somebody is going to be upset. Somebody is going to be left with a bitter taste in their mouth. But that's football.
Subs for the day, ladies. Jamal, Jason, Fabian, Steve Lacey, Jamie H. Dropped to Mark, Tony and Mike.
A bit miffed that I'm not even on the subs bench, to be honest, but it's the last game of the season and it's all about the Audi now, so you know, I'm not that fussed really.
Meanwhile, goalie Stu is riding high as he's been made captain for the final week.
Being captain has just topped the whole season off for me. It really has. It's an absolute honour. It's a privilege. The gaffer stuck to his word, and it means so much to me. It's really topped the season off. It really has.
But there's more good news as it's been spotted by a talent scout.
I think big man in goal has done extremely well. In the games I've seen him, I think he could be a big talent and perhaps could go on further in the game.
The lads have been nominating the player they think deserves a chance in the penalty shootout for the car. The next 5 votes will decide the winner.
I'm voting for this player purely, for everything. I think he's given everything to Fash FC. He's become a good mate. He's a great drinker, and he's probably the best in the team. I think he's our best player. Stuart Collins, I love you, man.
I'm going to be voting for Stuart because he's been an excellent goalkeeper during the games.
My player this season is Stuart because just been, especially the last couple of weeks, been fantastic. Great keeper, great guy.
My vote for the players' vote is Stuart Collins. Safe hands,
Stuart Collins. I pick Stuart Collins for my players' vote. He's been outstanding all season. He's saved us so many times. He's been man of the match so many times because of it. All round a very good person to be with, and a good friend to the players.
In a landslide victory, goalie Stuart is the most popular, but he'll have to wait till after the game to hear the news. Still to come on Fashanu's Football Challenge, it's a disastrous start to Fash FC's last league match.
Here's a good chance they're going to drill it in, and they have scored. We have only played 1 minute and 22 seconds here.
And Stu gets the big news.
Stuart!
Yeah!
It means so much to me, it really does, and choked actually.
Next time on Alias.
It's not every night I kill someone in the CIA.
As Vaughan's life hangs in the balance.
The stab wound collapsed his lung.
Sydney's future as a secret agent is at risk.
I want you to request a transfer to another field office. Was that a threat?
And a mission to stop a virus.
In the wrong hands, it can crash markets, destroy banks, shut down transportation.
Turns deadly. A breathtaking all-new Alias. Sunday at 9 exclusively on Bravo.
Thanks, Richard. Welcome to this fantastic stadium ahead of what should be an absolutely superb international game. Portugal against Brazil. The opening ceremony is near its conclusion.
Ole. Papa loves mambo. Mama loves mambo. Look at him sway with it, get so gay with it, shout no lay with it. Wow. He goes to, she goes from, he goes fast, she goes slow, he goes left. Papa loves mambo, Mama loves mambo, and they're fling again, spring again. Papa loves mambo moonlights.
It's the best British horror film ever made.
Oh, he's gone off!
It's fast, funny, and furiously entertaining.
Look out!
And it's GQ's 5-star film of the month.
Are you all right? Oh, thank God for that. Dire Straits.
Kill the undead to get a ticket. Shaun of the Dead.
Do you believe everything you hear on TV?
For a really smooth surface on rough walls, who needs a plasterer when you can smooth over? New Smooth Over from Polycell. It only takes 2 ticks.
It used to take me forever to get my hair smooth and sleek. I didn't want to go to extremes. Now it's easy with Pantene Pro V Smooth and Sleek. It tames even frizzy hair with a pro-vitamin formula that smooths and aligns every strand to leave hair extremely smooth and extremely sleek. Pantene Pro V Smooth and Sleek. Extremely smooth hair without going to extremes.
Cleaner Clothes, Episode 6, and an unhappy reunion for Vince.
Still got an eye for bodywork then, Vince?
Pandora. Slumming it, are we?
I've always had a thing about the hot, musky, grimy smell of lemon.
That's the lemony fresh fragrance of Dad's Citrus Blast.
Vince, you always used to be so grubby.
Yeah, well, I do his washing now. Citrus Blast is out again, but will Vince be coming out too? Find out with Daz, the soap you can believe in.
Women, don't expect any help on a Thursday. Nuts, the new magazine for men, every Thursday.
This is a real dangerous position. They've got to cover that near post.
Coming up on Fashanu's Football Challenge, it's the big match and Fash FC are looking for glory.
Warren Moore has scored the goal of the season without any shadow of a doubt.
But can they topple the league leaders?
You can smell it out there, you can feel it. We are going to concede another goal. You can feel it. Prove me wrong.
The lads are moments away from kick-off in their last league game of the season.
We're playing for pride. We're playing for pride at Fash FC. We get a result, we can still finish higher than 4th if the results go for us. As far as I'm concerned, finishing 4th is a failure. Go out there, play the game, don't fanny around. The straightest route is a straight line, straight to goal. You know what to do? Yeah. Good. Ladies, let's go. Who are we?
Fash FC!
Who are we?
Fash FC!
Who are we?
Fash FC!
Who are we?
Dark clouds gather over Hendon, but Fash FC are in high spirits in their battle for pride against Little House.
Here we go then, we're off and underway in the final league game of the season here for Fash FC. They're attacking the goal away to our right-hand side, wearing the all-white strip. It's Little House, the league leaders, in all blue, attacking Stuart Collins' goal away to our left.
The Little House lads are at the top of the league and are soon showing off their form.
Forward come Little House now, left side, here's a good chance, they're going to drill it in, and they have scored. We have only played 1 minute and 22 seconds here.
Keep your body open so you can see across.
It's a very unpromising start for Fash FC. After losing the league, are the lads about to lose their pride as well?
Spaniel digs it forward, Warren Moore is in on goal, and Warren Moore equalises!
Great goal, tremendous!
Great goal,
tremendous, son! Premier League! Brilliant, 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 brilliant!
Warren's header lobbed the keeper, and Fash FC are still in the game before Warren's powerful right foot makes it 2-0.
12 and a half minutes gone here, and Warren Moore has scored the goal of the season without any shadow of a doubt. Watch this goal from Warren Moore. It's an absolute rocket.
That's what it's all about.
But Little House aren't going to let the lads relax.
Little House get it in, header on, and a great save by Collins, and lashes it over the rebound from Callum Campbell.
Once again, Stu shows off his lightning reflexes that keep Fash FC in the lead. At the half-time whistle, Warren's impressive performance has given Fash FC a score they can be proud of.
2 goals from Warren Moore in the space of 2.5 minutes. Fash FC lead it here at half-time by 2 goals to 1.
2-1, well done. Showed grit, determination, enthusiasm. We were in a hole, lads. Come back again, well done. Congratulations. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. Warren, tremendous strength, son. Great goals, both of them. Individual goals. Well done. Stu, make sure you keep that back four strong, huh? There's a few of those ones are popping out of your hands, you know, dropping them here, we're not sure. You know, you set yourself your standards. You've set yourself, yeah, I know, you've set yourself a very high standard. You've got to keep to it. If you're not sure, punch his head off. Don't go flapping in the wind and you're just not punching it, you're not holding it. We want to know what's going down. Good. 45 to go. 1 goal up is not good enough. You can smell it out there, you can feel it. We are going to concede another goal. You can feel it. Prove me wrong.
The action kicks off for the second half. And immediately Little House are on the attack. Could Fash's prediction be about to come true as Stewart has a clash in the penalty area?
The referee says no penalty. Danny Kirby stays down. He took a right clattering there from Stuart Collins in goal for Fash FC.
Stu ran over the number 10 and has had a lucky escape.
That is a penalty if ever I've seen one. Stuart Collins, well, sometimes you have the luck on your side, sometimes you don't. Looks like he's got it on his side today.
But Littlehouse quickly recover and are out for revenge.
Callum Campbell in on goal, and Callum Campbell gets his second goal of the afternoon. 2 goals for Warren Moore today, 2 goals for Callum Campbell. It's 2-2 at Claremont Road.
We knew it, we knew it. Actually, Brenton was unlucky there.
What did I say, those Muppets? That's exactly what I said. They're going to concede a goal. That's exactly what I said.
As the gaffers prove right, Fash FC's luck might be about to run out.
What's he given here? He's given a free kick outside the box. He's pointing at the penalty spot. He's given a penalty here to Littlehouse against Darren Sander, who can't believe it. And Les Moody has given the most controversial penalties here. Surely that was outside of the box. Now he's given a penalty. I can't believe it.
The penalty stands and all the pressure is on Stu.
Stuart Collins nearly got there, but he didn't do enough to stop it going in. Scott Fergie scores here.
Safe hand Stu nearly stopped it, but it cruelly slipped under his body.
3-2 here to Littlehouse as we approach the full-time whistle. 3-2 in Fash FC's final league game, and they are staring down the barrel of the defeat here.
Just terrible. Terrible. Referee's terrible. Absolutely shocking. Shocking. Really shocking. The worst we've had all season, and we've had some bad ones. What can you do though? Everyone's against us, but we're used to that.
Free kick is taken, in it comes, and in it goes.
Littlehouse have taken total command of the match thanks to an own goal off the head of Jamal.
We're scoring in the wrong goal. That's what's going wrong. We need to be scoring in our goal, not their goal.
Good idea, Jason, but does anyone listen to you?
Jamie Spaniel forward now, flicked on by the head of Pereira. Warren Moore in on the hat-trick. He's done it.
Whoa, fucking brilliant. Fucking brilliant. That is class.
Warren scored his first hat-trick of the season thanks to his powerful right foot, but there's no time left to change the result of the match. The full-time whistle blows as the rain starts to pour. Fash FC bow out of the league, but draggled and dejected.
I've managed to score a hat-trick, but it's just not enough, you know. All-round team performance, it's a team game, and I don't think everyone's heart was in it. Cheers, mate.
That's the last game, we just fucked it up. It wasn't how we played, it was how the ref performed. Shocking. Absolutely robbed by the referee today. He's given a free kick, they've gone no ref, that's a penalty, so he's given a penalty. He's on first name terms with everyone in their team. Middlesex FA looking to that referee. Robbed.
Last game of the season, lads. Magic crowd, absolutely fantastic crowd. Everybody's turned out. It has been a long journey at Fash FC. 7 months. We've all learnt a lot. It's not over yet. We've got the big one. The big one, the dream team, and of course we've got Scotland, which is even bigger than that. So don't anyone think it's the end, because it's not. Get yourselves changed, lads. Well done.
League dreams are over, but Fash still has his all-important announcements.
Today's match donkeys. The old man, Paul, step forward.
Hey, it comes to us all. Hey.
World-class model, Patrick, step forward, sir. You will be spending the day firewalking. Man of the match, no doubt amongst all of our minds. Scored 3 goals, hat-trick, keeps the match ball. Warren, step forward. Warren, you will be judging a beauty contest. Ladies, players' votes.
Fash calls forward the most popular 4.
In no particular order. The old man, Paul. Sean.
He's coming Ben.
Warren. Stuart. Get in there. A landslide victory. You have chosen one of these 4 players to go into the penalty shootout. Please step forward. Stuart!
Yes! Yes! such a day full of mixed emotions, and to top it up with that and get the Player of the Year, Fash FC, it means so much to me. It really does. I'm choked actually.
We'll be back next Friday at 10 p.m. for another Fashanu's Football Challenge when Fash chooses the final player to get a chance to compete for the car, and it's the clash of the TV titans in an end-of-season celebrity special. Come and support the lads as they take on the Dream Team this Sunday at Hendon. Kick-off's at 12. See you then.
Don't forget to get yourself back in the stands in time for the big match this Sunday, 7:30.
He's gone down to
Time wasting.
falling on deaf ears though.
Women, don't expect any help on a Thursday. Nuts, the new magazine for men, every Thursday.
Are you guilty of staying in a dead-end job? Are you bored, unchallenged, overworked, or underpaid? Do you recognise your own potential? With determination, you could break free and enjoy a rewarding career in computing. CompuTeach helps thousands of people to learn skills that will give them the chance of real success. More money, better prospects, better quality of life,